talked a lot about conversations that you guys had today, and just sort of the positivity aspect as well. What did you take away from today's conversation?
We gotta go through tough times and mistakes to gain experience. And when we say we want to play tough, that doesn't mean we're gonna play tough right away. We're gonna try to play tough, and then they play physical on us, and we figure out that we gotta learn some tricks. And in the league, at the end of the day, there's a lot of things that you can do that as a young guy you think you know already, but there's a lot of things that can be done at the end of the game, especially to really win games.
Obviously, with your experience in the league, you've seen a lot over your years. How can you, what from your experience can you help in these situations as a part of those conversations?
My knowledge and the experience that I had, playoff and championships with the national team, there's that little details at the end that it doesn't seem much, but it gets open guy. It doesn't seem much, but it gets that deflection that needs to be done, and at the end of the game. So bring my experience, and either I'm on the floor or off the floor, sharing with them.
How close do you get the sense that this team is to figuring out some of the late game issues in basketball offense?
You never know. It's tough to say how close. I know we put in the work, we put in the thoughts, and we put in the time. How quick we're gonna figure out, it depends on everyone's mind, because it's a team game. If there's 4 guys that figure out, but one that is lag behind, it's gonna show. So at the end of the day, all of us gotta be in the same page, and we're close. I don't know when is the end of that, but I know that we're putting the things that we need to put in to really figure out.
Have you been in a situation like this before in your career that you can look back on this where a similar issue was had and then figured out?
Yeah, I mean, through all my career, I got different teams, and we figure out different stuff. It's not always pretty, but it's a fun part of learning, I think. When you have a team like we do with a lot of talent, but lacking of experience at some point, I think it's fun to see the evolution. I think last year, what they went through with the playing experience, that can help, and I think we'll learn from that and bring momentum to the season, so we're in a playoff spot, not in a playing spot. We show it since day one, I think, and that's a learning process. Now, how we can sustain that for 82 games, how we can get in a close game and a playoff type of game as a regular season, and be focused on the details at the end of the game. So it's a fun part to be in this learning process.
JB, mentioned that coming off a game like last night, he doesn't want to be negative, doesn't want negativity seeping in. Just as a veteran who's been around, how do you be critical to get better without allowing it to be negative and that type of thing?
I think we had a great group of guys with good people, and we don't take things personally, and that's a good way to see it, because at the end of the day, when we yell at somebody or we call someone's name, it doesn't mean we going against him. We want the best version of everybody, so the team can be the best version on themselves. So I think focusing, at the end of the day, if you go look at one game, you can do clips, and you lost by 20, you can make 20 clips of you had a great game. And the same way, you up 20 and you make clips, and you can see things to improve and get better. So it's how you look at it, and the positive approach, I think, is a good way, because here everybody is willing to learn, is willing to put the sacrifice, the time, the work, and the good habits to really change or start winning in a critical games.
Ricky, how close physically do you feel to your usual self?
I thought I was closer than it was. Like I said, working out 1-0, 2-2, and all the stuff, I feel the best I have felt in the game. It takes time. It takes more time than I thought. It's been a little frustrating at some parts, but I think it's a good way to really go through that. So I see how hard it is to play in this league, how thankful it is to just share minutes in the floor. Things that I took for granted back in the day. I'm more thankful for that. I think it's getting there, but it's going to take longer than I thought. Like I said, before All-Star break, I took it as a preseason. We're in the right path. The good thing is me and physical, I feel great, and that's what the goal was in the beginning. And then now figure out how can impact the team to help them win the games.
You've been through this once before with the ACL. Like in your mind, do you have a time of when you want to be close to peak to like really let it go?
I remember probably last time it took me like almost the whole season and then start the next season, but I didn't took it as serious as I did this time. It's day and night, so hopefully soon. Like I said, my goal is preseason and then last part of the season getting playoff type of shape. But you never know. And I'm excited because it's something that I'm looking forward, and I'm looking forward for all the hard work that I put on. But I'm enjoying the process.